Say, why do you burn down the community? Why do you burn down your own neighborhood? It's not ours. We don't own anything. We don't own anything. Trevor Noah said it so beautifully last night. There's a social contract that we all have, that if you steal or if I steal, then the person who is the authority comes in and they fix the situation. But the person who fixes the situation is killing us. So the social contract is broken. And if the social contract is broken, why the f do I give a shit about burning the Football Hall of Fame, about burning the Target? You broke the contract when you killed us in the streets and didn't give a f. You broke the contract when for 400 years we played your game and built your wealth. You broke the contract when we built our wealth again on our own by our bootstraps in Tulsa and you dropped bombs on us. When we built it in Rosewood and you came in and you slaughtered us. You broke the contract, so your Target, your Hall of Fame. As far as I'm concerned, they could burn this bitch to the ground. And it still wouldn't be enough. And they are lucky that what black people are looking for is equality and not revenge.
What's up, people? How y'all doing? I was sitting up here watching this video, and she's talking about how the government's mad because we're burning down neighborhoods, you know, burning down businesses and Targets and all this kind of stuff. Talking about there was a contract broken. But I want to ask you this. What about the contract between ourselves? See, we so quick to point fingers, talking about because we don't own anything, we ain't got nothing and whatnot. Whose fault is that? That's our fault. How are you going to sit up here and say you don't have anything, but yet you ain't even making a plan to get anything? All you doing is just sitting back, relaxing, depending on the government, depending on somebody just to fund your pockets so you can go have a good time. You ain't even thinking about planting gardens, making sure you got farms with animals on it. You know what the world is doing. You know what they're saying. They're feeding us humans and all that kind of stuff. All kind of controversies going on right now. But the main key of it is we broke the contract with our ancestors. What about what they fought so hard for? And I'm talking to us black folks, if that's what you want to call it. Because for one, the world is looking at us. Do what we do, acting stupid, acting like fools, tearing each other down instead of building each other up. You know, you go out here, you want to have family reunions and everything, have birthday parties and all this kind of stuff, but yet somebody come and shoot up the damn place, kill everybody. Why not put a rake or a hoe in your hand? Why not develop your skills to help each other? But all of this burning down stuff, that just shows how idiotic that we really can't be because we're not using the brain cell that we need in order to get ahead. Stop plotting on the next person because you can't get what you want. Selling drugs, that's a choice. Going out here to shoot people, that's a choice. What? Because you get mad and you and your pissy ass feelings, your little girl feelings, and that's the best thing you can do is cope with it. Sometimes it's best to just walk away from the situation. But this here, it kind of gets me pissed off because, and this is just my opinion, but it gets me pissed off because we're so quick to sit here blaming everybody else, pointing the finger at everybody else. Look how many fingers there is. One pointing at you and three more pointing back at you. It's time for us to clean our shit up. Because until then, we're going to keep making excuses. And we ain't going to get nowhere. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody got one. Everybody taking crap everywhere. But other than that, I want to show you this next video.
Unpopular young rapper, dead. 4 young men in jail for life without the possibility of parole. 5 young black lives just thrown away like that. Watch this video of what one of the young men convicted of the murder had to say in court. And I saw a blog post this headline up top. People are seeing that the streets are a dead end, but they're also seeing that the music makes that dead end seem very cool until you get there. A shift is happening, but unfortunately lives are being lost in the process. Check this out.
It ain't worth it, boy. Like, it ain't worth it. Like, me being a rapper from my city and Fulio being a rapper from our city, it ain't worth it. Like, my mouth getting dry, sorry. Like, the dissing, the beefing, the shooting, like, for what? Like, for what? Like, when you sitting in your cell alone, cold, it's lonely as hell in that bed. Everybody leave you. Like, nobody here for you. Like, the ones that's your ride or die, your girlfriends, whoever you love, the only person there for you is your mother. And maybe, like, one friend. It ain't worth it, though, bro. It ain't worth it. I was 21 years old facing the death penalty. I never ever, my only interactions with law enforcement was traffic tickets. Wake up next morning, I'm facing the death penalty. That's how quick life can change. It ain't worth it, bro. That's all. I'm sorry.
This dude, okay, I know y'all are familiar with that rapper that got shot, killed, and those boys are, those 5 boys are incarcerated for it. It's too late to wake up after you do the crime, after you go to prison. 5 lives, he said, that were affected. Well, I disagree with that because, one, it was more than 5 lives. You haven't thought about throwing your relationship away with your mom, your siblings, your grandma, the people that's there helping you, the people that's in your corner. You ain't worried about throwing that help away. And here it is. You're not really disappointing them, you're disappointing yourself. Because for one, you're out here chasing around what I call having your head stuck up somebody's ass, doing exactly what they do because you can't find what you want to do and what you need to do in life. We all got talent. We all got things that we don't want to do, but sometimes you got to do things to get ahead. That don't mean going out here robbing, stealing, and killing. That means going out here and getting tools in your hand and getting on the grind. What I mean by that is take a step forward, do the work, put the work in. You see it, it'll pay off. Good things come to those who wait. Why do you think that's a phrase? Because all this fast money, all this fast living, you're dying fast. The government's already against us. And it's not just a white, black thing, it's an everywhere thing. Government's already against you. Everybody else is looking at us because we are against ourselves. When are we going to learn that taking a life ain't getting you nowhere but locked up in prison for the rest of your life? Now you're dead to everybody else because you're not getting out. You got folks missing you, kids you could have been raising, but yet you're not thinking. And that's the problem. We done took common sense out of the picture and all of us turned into ducks. Well, most of us. Why don't we take a look at our inner selves and find out who you really is? Because one, you wasn't put on this earth to do all this bull crap that's going on around today, but you learn what you learn. Some people ain't there to teach somebody else. That's why it's important for fathers to be in the homes. But yet, that's another double standard. And that's just for another show. But the thing is, these young kids out here without any structure, running around thinking it's cool to carry guns, smoke, do whatever the case may be. When are we going to step up? We say we don't want to see it. We don't understand why. Well, why don't we point the finger at ourselves, look at ourselves and see what we can do for this young population that's growing up? Remember, they're going to be like us one day. We took care of our generation. They're going to take care of us. Somebody else going to take care of them. What? You want stupidity and blind leadership? Or do you want somebody that's strong that can lead the way? Till next time, y'all have a good one. Comment, share, like, subscribe. Your thoughts matter too. Let's talk about it. Peace.